Hey everybody, Justin Barber, the Mindful Barbarian. Today I'm coming at you from Fort Missoula, amidst a whole bunch of old, kind of derelict, antiquated forestry machinery, for the most part. That's most of what this stuff is. You know, you've got things that had something to do with either construction or forestry. Out here, you can come out here and check them all out, read about some of them. But one thing that pretty much all of it, except for the new things peppered here and there, but for most of it, they have got in common one thing. They are all products of a bygone era. They're all things that outlived their usefulness. They got replaced by new things. And that's got me thinking. I came out here to make a video about how you could be wrong and how you should be skeptical and how you should apply skepticism to things. I haven't made anything about skepticism in a while, and I've wanted to. I've been making a lot of stuff about motivation and getting outside. And you know, I think that was kind of it was winter, here it has been cold and snowy. So what do I want? I want to get the hell outside. Although here I am tonight, you can't tell, but it's cold. It's like 40 degrees outside. So it doesn't feel all that springy to me. But anyway, I think I've had a big desire to do that. So I've made a lot of videos about that. Well, at this point, you know, I'm thinking about being skeptical. And I think, hey, turn it towards yourself. Today, that's how you work on your self-awareness, is by trying to look at yourself and say, hey, you know what? Do I suffer from a fixed mindset like a lot of these machines? If I do, you know, what does that mean, right? What does it mean to have a fixed mindset? Well, that means you get into one way of thinking. You think you're right all the time. You think that your ideas are the way. And you become, you know, if you engage too much in a fixed mindset kind of way of thinking, you don't really change. You don't grow. You don't improve as a person. And I think if you don't want to become like some derelict old, you know, tractor or something, you know, like out here, you got to work toward that. You got to work to improve. Compare all this stuff to people and look at the trajectory of your own life to try to be someone who can teach next generation and the next generation after that and pass on the good things. And we can also learn something from them. You know, as society moves on and things improve, I think you got to figure that, hey, things are going to change. And as they do, you need to change too. Adapt. You know, don't try to stay the same. And don't expect the world to stay the same with you. Because guess what? It isn't going to. Don't become a relic of the past. I think that's a good goal. I think that's a good way to improve yourself. Be skeptical. Check yourself out. Look at yourself. Say, hey, where can I improve? You know, what positions do I hold that might not be so good? You know, you look back at my video on the fixed mindset versus a growth mindset. I think you should always try to have a damn growth mindset. That means, hey, you know, figure out how you can improve. Look for ways to think, hey, I could be wrong. Try not to have fixed thinking and think, hey, there's only one way to do this. Fixed thinking just leads you to become like one of these machines, rusting away. Like this crane, for instance. It actually brings me back. It used to sit by my grandparents' house right in the middle of Missoula over on Mount Avenue for years, for I don't know, 40 years or something. I think they used to put a Christmas tree up on it, if I remember right. And light it up, you know, for Christmas, and look at it now. That thing used to be involved in all kinds of construction projects, right? I mean, it had to be. And look at it now, it's just sitting here. How much money went into making that thing? How much engineering, how much metal, how much work, time, effort, and then using it. And how long was it in service? Not that long. You know, really, not 100 years, probably not 50 years. Who knows, right? But not that long. Effectively, this truck and that crane and all this machinery is ephemeral as these clouds are. Really, in the scheme of things, in the long-term scheme of things, it's all temporary. And so are we. So are we. Even if you believe in an afterlife, even if you think that you have some soul that's going to be around forever, which maybe that's the case, you know, this life still is just temporary. You should make the best of it that you can. And at least that's what I think. I think we all should. We should try to improve the world. Well, how can you do that? There's one way. Improve yourself. That's what you got to do. And people don't like to hear that. Everybody, you know, more people would prefer to just go along and take the easy route, myself included. Do I want to? Well, yes, I do want to edit this video. Do I want to take this video, go home, edit the damn thing, and put it up? On one hand, no, the easy route would be not to, but I'm going to. I'm going to get it done, and I'm going to put it up online. And I'm not going to do a whole bunch of cut scenes. I'm not going to take a whole bunch of like cool pictures of other things. I'm trying to just get these ideas out there, and hopefully people like it.